Hello. I want to thank you all for being so flexible last week with the discussions. I have received emails in D2L, college email, and my email here at Miles Community College, and I appreciate them all. I'll get them graded this afternoon. But thanks for being patient with that. So I have to tell you, I think what probably happened is that the discussions that I was seeing as the student view on my side of it was not showing up for everyone on the student side of your view. So I called IT, and it was because of how the discussion was set up. And I'm not 100% sure what toggle was wrong or what toggle was right. What I assume happened is that the students that were in that discussion from last year, their names were still popping up as who the discussion should go to this semester, where it's a new semester, those things should have been erased. So I don't know. It's just up to the computer gods, I guess. But thanks for being patient with it. This week, I know today is the deadline for your peer review, but like I said last time in the last video, this is not a hard and fast deadline because it was such a fast turnaround to write the paper. What we want for a peer review is like somebody to look at your paper. We need somebody else's eyes on your paper to see, okay, what am I looking for? Do I have the right audience? Do I have the right grammar? Do I have the right syntax? Is what I'm saying actually what I want to say? And so that is where that peer reviews kind of come in. Could be a roommate, could be your family member, it could be a friend, it could be a husband, boyfriend, sister, whatever it is. Have somebody else look at that paper and then have them have the comments on it. And you can do this two ways. I know how I had it set up as like a submission with them writing on it. You can take a picture of it with your phone, you can send it in, you can upload it if you want to, you can scan it. If you have a Word doc or a Google doc with their revisions on it, totally fine, that works too, but a picture works just as well as anything else. So whatever works easiest for you. And some of you were having a hard time last week with the readings, of scanning the readings and everything. Again, just take a picture of it. That's totally fine. I am very flexible with that. So hopefully that worked well. So I know it does say that today is the day for this to be done, but I set it as the 12th because I want to make sure it's done prior to the 17th because that's when your paper is due. But we want to make sure you have the revisions done and plenty of time to get that finished before the 17th. So the 12th is today, but it's not a hard and fast deadline. There's be no late penalties by any means. It was more of like a, hey, put this on your radar. Let's make sure we're getting that done prior to when the discussion is due. Okay, so today's and this week's a bit about writing. Hopefully you had a chance to look at the PowerPoints and the surveys prior to you writing the paper. If not, you can kind of do it at the same time. I kept a lot of the videos in here of Miss Dr. Bowman as usual because that's kind of what we've covered before. So your quiz 1. You have 20 multiple choice questions, and I opened it up from the 10th to the 17th. You have an hour to do it. There was some questions about, well, can I use my notes? Yeah, absolutely. If you have notes written, absolutely. If you have those readings with you, absolutely use those. But the thing is you're going to have enough background knowledge in them. There's no way you're going to be able to read all of that information and get the main ideas of those informations during the time of your quiz. So, and like I said before, your quizzes are not going to be verbatim of what exactly was said on each paragraph. It's like the bigger idea of what we've been talking about so far. So if you have any questions with that before you start, please let me know. This is our first quiz, so if something looks different, something looks funny, please let me know so we can get that fixed right away. I appreciate some of you that have been emailing me about what looks right, what looks wrong. I appreciate that. Because this is our first time doing this class together, get all the help I need. I should say, I need all the help I can get. So if you have any questions about this week's information, let me know. If not, good luck with the quiz. Let me know if you have any questions with the paper. The paper, like I said, is due the 17th at midnight. Hopefully you've had enough time to kind of understand what you're doing, person that you're talking to, do the interview, and then you're off to the races. All right. Thanks.